All right. This one is not a story problem. We're just going to solve. So I got a bunch of numbers and I got a letter N. So that means if I'm going to solve for N, I got to make it look like N equals some stuff. That means I'm going to move all the N's to one side and all the other stuff to the other side. Now, truthfully, we can move the 10 N over to this side. Like I could take this term and move it over here. Or I could take the 7 and move it over here. So here's a little clue I'm going to let you in on now. It doesn't matter either way. But if I take the smaller one and move that one, that makes things a little easier for me. So what's smaller, 7N or 10N? 7N. How do you think I move the 7N? I want to move the 7 and the N. So you got to think about that. What is the 7N doing over here? Well, it's a positive 7N, right? I'm not separating the 7 from the N. I'm moving the whole thing. So to do that, I'm going to subtract 7N from both sides. This equals 0, right? And 0 plus negative 5 is negative 5. So I've moved that 7N over. But remember, whatever I do on one side of the equal sign, I got to do on the other. So now if I have 10 N's in my hand and I take 7 away, what do I have left? I have 7 N's in my hand, and Sky comes up and takes 7 of them away. How many do I have left? Huh? If I have 10 and you only take 7, it'd be 3, right? 3 what? N's, right? Okay. Now, this plus 13 doesn't go away, so I just write it down here. I'm almost done. I'm getting there, right? I need N equals some stuff. So what do I need to move now? I can move some stuff, but I want to get N by itself. So I got to look over here on this side. This is where my N is. I want to get this N by itself. So I got to move the 3 and I got to move the plus 13. Which one should we do first? Which one should I move first, the 3 or the 13? The 13. Remember, the coefficient of N is the last thing we do. The coefficient of N is the last step that we do. So if I'm adding 13 to move it, what do? Subtract it. And remember, whatever I do on one side of the equal sign, I got to do to the other. What's 13 minus 13? I'll do that one, 0. What's 0 plus 3N? 3N. Now, what is negative 5 minus 13? If you don't know, you could do it on your calculator. Negative 18. Very good. Thank you. All right. Do I have N by itself? Not yet. Not completely by itself. The 3 is still there. What is the 3 doing to the N? So how do I move the 3? Divide. So I'm going to divide both sides by 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 1 times N is just N. What's negative 18 divided by 3? Ah, good. You got the negative in there too. It's negative 6. That's it. I'll leave that up there for a second for you guys to copy it down. Does anybody have any questions? So if you're a little fuzzy on this, that's okay. We just got to keep practicing it. But this is like half of Algebra 1, learning this stuff. So once you master this, you're going to be a pro in Algebra 1. Okay? This is like half of it. Well, it gets a little more complicated, but this is the gist of it.